Data driven means all of you know, whenever you want to check your application functionalities with multiple set of data, then we are supposed to take help of data driven. Am I right? Whenever you want to check with the multiple set of data, then we are supposed to go for data driven. Keyword. Keyword, it's similar to manual testing format, like how we execute step by step manually. The same way we have to execute your test cases step by step in keyword driven framework also. Here, keyword, what is the meaning of keyword? For what we can define keyword means, we can define keyword for every step which you are executing in your test case. We can define a keyword for your method. We can define a keyword for your step. We can define a keyword for your object also. But here, I am going to define keyword. What is the meaning of keyword here? Keyword means reserved word, which doesn't change, which remains constant. The keyword, once I define a keyword, it should not change. It should remain constant. So in manual testing also, we are executing step by step. All of you know that. Yes or no? The same way in the keyword driven framework also, we are going to execute your test cases step by step, and we need to validate them. Manual testing, we are giving preconditions, post conditions. Yes. In automation also, Selenium, we can give precondition, post condition with help of test engine. In test engine, we have that options. We can define precondition, post condition, right? This keyword framework will be useful whenever your application requirement doesn't change in your project, then it's better to go for keyword driven framework, basically. Here, the first concept, see, I am taking 3 modules in the 4 modules I am taking in this premise bank to automate through keyword. One is called login, one is called branch creation, new branch creation, and one is called branch updation, and one is called logout. These are the 4 modules I need to automate. See, we are testing one project now. What we did previously, that's entirely different. When I started framework class, I told you it's very, very important. We need to automate the complete project now. So for this, what I'm trying to do now, how you automate this project using keyword driven framework, what the first step you have to follow. The very first step, what you do is, go to open your project, go to property file folder, create one property file. Okay, right click on this project, right click on this property file folder, new file, and just provide that file name as environment. What is that extension for property file, ma? Properties. Extension for property file is .properties. Click on finish button. Yes, first the keywords I am defining. First keyword is browser. Browser is equal to, I can go with any browser. Chrome means Chrome. Next, URL is equal to, I'll define that project. So this is hash project information, and I want to URL also define. In real time, property file, I told you, it will be prepared by your team lead, not by you. Any one person here, any one person. Now, how many modules we are having planning here? For every module, we have defined the locators in property file only. No way. We don't want to give them in. We should not provide them in class level. Okay. Let us store all this module one by one module. First, hash login. I told you when you go with property file, basically when you go with property file, I go with login locators with export. I am taking export, complete export. For every element, you have to go with export. Yes, what is that? First object, obj user name is equal to Next, obj password is equal to, next obj keyword we follow like that, obj login is equal to. So these are the three elements we require, right, for login. So right click on this, inspect element, go to pro path, edit this, copy this, copy for username, next for password, edit this, copy this, next edit for login, edit this, copy this. This is the locator for login. Yes, one module is ready. Next module ma?
Branch creation.
Branch creation. Ash locators for new branch creation. And before branch creation, I'll define one more. Ash, click on branches. See that? Why I'm telling you, see, log into this application. Okay, see that. When you want to create new branch or edit a branch or update a branch, compulsory we have to click on branches. So clicking these branches is common. When you want to update, when you want to create new branch, we have to come to this details page. When you want to update a branch, also you should be in details page. When you want to delete a branch, also you should be in update details page, compulsory, right? Excuse me. Okay. So what I will do, I will write separately for this clicking branches. So that's what I'm saying. So obj click branches, obj click branches. Let us maintain that object name very easily for understandability. Okay, obj click branches. Right click on it. Separately I'm writing. Why? Because we'll write separate method for that. That's the reason I'm writing separately. Edit this, copy this, and paste here. Now coming to branch creation. Yes, first we have to click on new branch. Am I right or not? So obj new branch. New branch is equal to. Next, give the text path. Right click on it. Inspect element. Edit. Copy this and paste here. So once we go to new branch, then we have to fill this complete form. Okay, all these fields compulsory. So I'll define one by one. First one, obj b name, branch name is equal to, next ma obj address 1 is equal to, next obj address 2 is equal to, obj address 3 is equal to, three elements that obj. Next area, obj area is equal to, next zip code, obj z code is equal to, next element country, obj country is equal to, obj state is equal to, obj city is equal to, and then finally submit button, obj submit. So whatever elements you are planning to work, for whichever elements you are planning to write methods, for all that methods we have to maintain repository. Even you can maintain for unnecessary variables also, unnecessary objects also, no problem. But which one you can access, that we know how to access them, right? So let us define one by one. First, right click on this, inspect element, edit this, copy this, paste here. Next, click on address 1, edit this one by one, XPath, completely XPath. All of you know that if you go with the property file. Next, edit this, copy this, paste here. Next, address 3, edit this, copy this, paste here. Next, area, edit this, copy this, paste here. Next, zip code, edit this, copy this and paste here. Next, country, edit this, copy this and paste here. Next, state also, edit this, copy this and paste here. Next, city, edit this, copy this and paste here. And finally, we want to go for submit. Am I defining correctly? Right? Yes, all elements are matching correctly, right? This is next module. So 3 modules we did, one for login, one for clicking branch is not a module, but it's a one separate functionality I want, right? That's what I'm maintaining separately. And branch creation. Next module is hash
Subdivision.
branch updation. I want to go with updation. Updation. Okay, na? So even for branch updation, also, you must be in the details page only, compulsory. Already we are asking to click it. Okay, it will be there. So it has to click on edit button. So first obj edit is equal to, after this which fields you want to update? I want to update branch name, I want to update address one, I want to update zip code, for example. These are the 3 fields I want to update. Okay, I want to make some changes for these fields. Which fields you can define, it's up to you. I'm defining only for these fields. Okay, na? So first obj update branch is equal to, next obj update address
1.
is equal to, next obj update z code. Whichever fields you want, you can update it. It's up to you. And finally obj update button. We have to click on update button. So these are the fields we have, right? So first right click on this text box, inspect element, go to crop path, edit this, copy this and paste here. Sorry for this, right? Next, address one, edit this, copy this. Address one, is it address one or something else? Right? Okay. Next, for zip code, edit this, copy this and make it for zip code. Next, update button, edit this, copy this and paste here. And here we have to define for edit button. So right click on this, inspect element for any edit button, copy relative, copy that and paste here. Okay. Okay, fine. Now last module is hash logout application. Only one element we have, just clicking on logout only, right? Just clicking. But here, especially for logout, if I inspect direct XPath, observe all of you guys. When I try to inspect direct XPath for that logout, how to inspect direct XPath, na? Right click mouse, inspect element. How to get direct XPath? Right click to mouse, copy full XPath. Look at that. When you log out from this page, sorry, correctly inspect it. Right click on it, copy full XPath. Okay. Look at here. This is what XPath it is taken. Right click to mouse, inspect, copy. If I copy, what is that? Copy XPath. If you take copy XPath, let us see. It's taking this way. Table 1, 0. Suppose you are in the home page. Suppose you are on the home page. You are logging out from this home page. Suppose. Right click on it. Inspect again. Right click on this. Copy XPath. Not full XPath. Copy XPath. Observe that. What is changing here?
Table number. Table number.
The table number is changing. So that means say chances are there are some chances when you may log out from home page or you may log out from that page. So in that case, I should able to identify, let it be home page, any page I want to locate. So then we have to locate this way, right? We have to give customize XPath in that situations. How do you customize? Control F, double. Look at that. Highlighting or not? Highlighting, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay, fine. Let us check in the next page, branch page, also in the branch page. Is it highlighting or not? Check it out. Highlighting.
Yes.
So even though it is changing dynamically, we don't get. So we have to copy that XPath space for logout. So obj logout is equal to that XPath. So property file. Finally, we are ready with the property file here. This is how the way we have to maintain locators in property file, including your project information, browser, everything. Now, second step, all of you, open your Excel sheet. We have to prepare test cases and test steps for that, right? Open your Excel sheet like this. See, rename sheet 1 as test cases. Rename sheet 1 as test cases and define the test case ID, module name, execute, results. What is this test case sheet is handling, you know, guys? This test case sheet will handle the test cases which you are going to automate in your project. What are the test cases we are going to automate in your keyword framework? I defined all my test cases in this test case. The test case 1, admin login. It's your own English, no problem. Test case 2 is verify branch creation. Test case 3 is verify branch updation, role creation, like that. How many models you are planning to test in your project? For every model we have defined. Execute. Y stands for yes, N stands for no. So that means if you want to control your test cases, whichever test case you want to execute, we have to flag them to Y. Whichever test case you don't want to execute, we have to flag them to N. So according to that flags, your test cases will execute. So we have to write driver scripts in such a way. Now, after defining your test cases, any new test case you want to add, come and add here only, okay? Under this test case sheet. Some people also call master test case also, whatever name, it's not an issue here, okay? Now, for every test case, we have to define the steps and what. We have to define steps for each and every test case. So, what are the steps we follow for admin login means? We follow 2 steps. Look at that. Test case ID, step number, description, keyword, results. See, to verify login, I followed 2 steps. What is that? Verify admin login, should log into your application and then log out of your application. This is what it has to do. You can write your own English here. One, you can write your own English. What you can say here, enter username and password. Write your own English, no problem. So click on, what do you do now? Click on log out. 2 steps we have to follow. These are the keywords we defined. So that these keywords are fixed. These keywords are fixed for login. This keyword is fixed for logout. No changes in it. Again, next second test case. What is second test case we have? Branch creation. How many steps we have to follow for the branch creation? Again, we have to log in to your application. Login as admin. We can write your own English, no problem. Enter username, password, whatever. Or login as admin, we can say, no problem. Click on branches. I told you, click on branches is a common functionality. And then we have to fill that form, right? Branch creation form. And then we have to click on, write your own English, log out of application. Log out of application. You tell your steps what you're testing here. That's it. This step, this column is very important at the time of.
Sir, before filling all fields in branch creation, we have to click on new branch.
That is not a functionality. It is in the functionality. We have to write code for that. Okay.
Okay.
That's not a module. Kada. Click on branches, separate module. So filling that form means we have to write in while writing the script for branch creation. We have to write in that. Okay. We have to write. Don't worry. Okay. Login as admin again. Log out. How many steps you are following for branch creation, ma? How many steps you required?
4 steps.
4 steps. Even to update branches also. Even if you want to update branch also, compulsory we have to log in. Again, we have to click on branches, and then we need to modify. We need to modify necessary fields, right? Whatever fields you want to modify that branch updation, we need to modify that fields and then log out. Look at that. See that keyword. NA stands for what? That NA here? Not applicable. NA stands for not applicable. We don't want to give any keyword for that. We don't want any keyword for this, right? And even for branch clean, not required. So these keywords are very important here. While executing, we call with help of these keywords. These are result keywords. They don't change. Anyone of you tell me when test case 1 will pass, when login test case will pass? Anybody? When Selenium should come and write as pass in this login test case?
Surname and password are right and
When it should pass?
correct username and correct password.
No, not that way.
When we see dashboard.
When you see dashboard, huh?
Yeah.
No. When these steps are executing successfully, how many steps written for that login? 2 steps,
2
correct?
steps.
When these 2 steps are executing successfully, then only should go and write as pass. That's what we did manually. Remember, same in a keyword also we are doing manual execution only. So how it executes? Branch creation. When branch creation test case will pass?
And the 4 steps in when all the 4 steps
4
are
steps that when these 4 steps are executed successfully, then only this login branch creation test case should pass. So we write logics like that. Not now in the driver script. Wait for the driver script. So now where to save this Excel? All of you know where we need to save this Excel sheet.
test input.
Test
input folder.
yes.
Input.
Under test input folder. So click on save as. Go to your framework where you saved your framework. Go to D drive, 7 o'clock framework. In that automation framework, in that test input folder, give that file name as controller. Why? What is the reason I'm giving name as controller means? Because it's controlling our test cases and steps. That's it. No data. Remember that. It's controlling our test cases and test steps only, right? Just give us controller and then click on finish button. Now go to your input sheet, input folder, refresh it. Compulsory should be able to see that particular Excel file here. If you don't see here, you did some mistake. That's what. So test cases are ready and test step for each and every test case, test steps also ready. We define how to execute every step for every test case and we define whichever test case you want to execute, we define here. Okay. Y stands for what? That Y stands for here? Yes. N stands for no. What does it mean? Whichever test case you want to execute, we need to flag them to Y. Whichever test case you don't want to execute, we have to flag them to N.
N.
That is important. So these 2 things you have to keep in mind. Okay. Okay. Excel is also ready. Excel is also ready. And here we in SRC, I think we created one package, constant package. Here, my constant package, what is my fixed things here is precondition, post conditions are fixed for me. What that preconditions, post condition means? Before method, after method. They're fixed for me. So what I will do, I will create one class, constant class under that package. And then I need to associate this property file also. Remember that. We need to associate this property file to that class also. Compulsory. Okay. How you create that constant class? Look at here. Select that constant package. Click on new Java class and give that class name as PB constant. PB stands for Primus Bank. For my understanding, I mean keyword. PB stands for Primus Bank. Okay, no main method. Click on finish button. Yes. Now, where we need to access this constant class? Anybody? Where we can in future? Where we can access this constant class? You may access to your driver script compulsory, right? In driver script, yes or no? You may access this constant class to your driver script. You may access this when writing functions for that methods also we should access. So you should access globally across different classes. So tell me guys what to do. I don't know. I'll declare objects first. Public as static object instead of non-static. Static as one object called WebDriver. Object is driver. Next, for property file, do you remember public static properties, control space bar, Java util package, some object P. Next, we have given the path of that property file. So public static file file input stream. Yes, 100% file input stream. Yeah, file. So these are my global objects. Yes or no? When you declare it under class level, they are global objects. Now, first precondition at the rate before method control space bar. My method is public void. Method name is setup. Okay. Now we need to associate compulsory. We need to associate WebDriver object, property file class compulsory. Associate them. P is equal to new properties. Control space bar. Properties. How to get the path of Excel? Path of that property file. Fi is equal to new file input stream. And here we should define the path of your property file. Load that file. How to load that file? P dot load. Which file you want load? F file. Here we are not going with single browser. Sometimes you may go with Chrome. Sometimes you may go with Firefox also. We don't know. So to which this key is going to match, to which value the key is going to match, you should go on executing on that respective browser. If it is matching to Chrome browser, then it should execute on Chrome. If it is matching to Firefox, then it should execute on Firefox accordingly, right? So yes, conditions we have to give condition. First condition. What that first condition? If you should access that key, remember, we need to access this key value. We should access this key. We should access this key value. Come on. If P dot get property. Do you remember? P dot get property. What that key, ma? Browser. Are you understanding all of you guys? Dot equals ignore case 2. If it is matching to Chrome, then we have to start launching URL as well as browser in that, right? Yes. System dot set property. Define the key here. WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver, and we define the path of your file. Chrome driver file. Yes. Now driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Okay, and then now where is URL? URLs are stored in property file only. So driver dot get p dot get property. What is that key?
URL.
URL, U capital, right? When it is going to execute, whenever it is matching on driver dot manage dot window dot max. So when it executes on Chrome, whenever this key values matches to Chrome. Yes or no? So for my understanding, I write here system dot out dot sysout executing on Chrome browser. Okay. Yes. Where this condition, next condition, else if again p dot get property the browser dot equals ignore case to if it is matching to Firefox. Yes, matching to Firefox. Then we have to initiate again object for that. Okay, no need to maximize for Chrome, Firefox, no problem. So instead of Chrome, what we say here, Jico. Go dot driver. Here Firefox I can say. And the class name is Firefox driver. Okay, na? Yes. This is what. So these are the conditions. Finally, else part. Sysout.
Browser is not matching.
Browser value is not matching. This is precondition. Come out of this precondition. Next, at the rate after method. After method. Public void method name is tear down. So here what we have to do is driver dot closing the browser, nothing more. Okay, so let us define first part of the property file. Where is that property file? Open this property file folder, right click on this environment dot properties, go to properties, copy this location and where to paste it? Here we need to paste it. Next, open driver folder, Chrome driver, right click on this, go to properties, copy the location for Chrome driver, where it is matching to Chrome, we define that. Where is that? Here it is Chrome, right? Chrome driver. And this is for Firefox. Instead of Chrome driver, we can say Jico driver because same path, both having same path. So add your super class for this. Throwable. Done. So constant class is ready. Now under this common function folder package, now we have to develop the methods. What methods we should develop, you know guys? Login, click on branches, branch creation, branch updation, logout. 5 methods we have to write under function library. Okay, na? How to write that? Select common function package. Again, click on Java class and give your functions. Function library. Okay. No more main method. Click on finish button. While accessing, when I'm writing methods for all these modules, branch creation, branch updation, where these locators are already stored, we already stored them in property file. So do you want again define that property file class all this? No. So where that property file has been associated, where this property file associated, this associated to this PB constant class. So now to access that methods variables in this parent class, we can take help of one concept called as inheritance concept extends keyword. Extends that class. Which class, ma? PB constant. Why it is importing package? I told you number of times. Why it import package? Both are not in the same package. Both are in different packages. So again, no need declarative WebDriver object. Already, what are the methods it has? What are the methods it has? What are the variables it has? Everything will be accessible in your class now. Now, function libraries. What is a function library? It's a child class. PB constant is a parent class. That is called inheritance concept together. Acquiring parent class to child class methods. Right? So now we have tried one by one method. First method for login. Okay, here I am going to write Boolean type methods. So come on, as static Boolean type. Public static data type is Boolean and method name. Give your method name. What my method name?
Login.
Verify.
Login.
Verify. L capital login. How many arguments required? All of you know that. String.
Username.
Yes, username, comma, string,
Password.
password. Why you are defining arguments? And anybody can access your methods. Remember, not only you. So when you call this method, they'll define their values for the arguments. Okay, na? Yes. Write a code for login. Driver dot find element. All of them we should go with XPath only. Why? Because in property we'll define XPath. XPath. P dot get property. Remember that. P dot get key. We'll define that key later. No problem. Dot send keys. So what that key, ma? Username. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Next, password, and then we want to click on that button.
Login. Click.
Dot click. So let us change this argument as password. Okay? And go to your property file one by one. OBJ username. Don't paste your own values here. Paste here. Next, OBJ password. OBJ password. Next, OBJ login. Paste here. Some validation we have to do. What that validation we should do? When I log into my application with valid username and valid password, if my URL contains admin flow, then my login is success. Otherwise, my login is fail. Okay, let me store this into one variable, admin flow. Store into one variable, string expected is equal to, you have to copy down that admin flow after login. So and so. Now get that complete URL in runtime into actual variable. How to get complete URL, ma?
Get current URL.
Driver dot get current
URL.
Compulsory. Now condition. What is that condition? If actual dot
equal
two lowercase I'm using.
Space.
Yeah, but I'm using two low. What is two lowercase, ma? What is the purpose of this function? Two lowercase. It will convert
to lowercase.
It will convert what to what? It will convert uppercase to
lowercase.
Uppercase to lowercase.
In actual URL, అంటే మన URL లో, if anything is capitals, it will convert to lowercase. Maybe expected also I may give small, but in runtime it may take capital. We don't know, developer. For our understanding, I'm saying dot contains with what you're comparing with
Expected.
even in expected also. Let me convert to lowercase. If anything, I give capital.
Lowercase.
For understanding, I'm converting for our convenience. If it is like this, then what do you say? Reporter dot log.
Login
You can say yes. Login
Login success.
Success colon. Even you can print that
Actual and
expected and actual, no problem. Print to console tab for your
Expected,
understanding.
expected.
Yes. Plus actual. Okay, na? When the condition is true. But return type. Return true. Boolean type kada, return true. When condition is true, then execute. Else reported at login fail. Login fail and return false.
False.
100%. We are writing Boolean type must be return type transcript, return compulsory should be there. Okay. Successfully, we are done with first method login. Any values defined correctly? Everything done?
Sir,
Done.
else,
Ma?
flower brace, sir. Flower brace after else. After
Open
else.
cheyaleda? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. You should open, otherwise it won't validate. Yes. Now come out of this method. Come out of this method. Next method, like that, one by one, we have to go on writing. Method for clicking branches. For clicking branches, we don't require any Boolean type. We are not validating. So what I will do, I will write white type for this. Because we are not returning any value for this, right? Just only clicking that action, branches only. So what I will do for understanding after clicking for your observation, otherwise it will be very fast. Your observation is important. Thread dot sleep, go on using. Soon I'll overcome these problems also, how to overcome this thread dot sleep. Add your super class for this. Throws. It will be very fast in execution. You can't understand. That's what it is. Not. We don't allow in real time in framework basically. How to overcome? I'll tell you. Yes. Public
void.
Static void. Click branches is my method name. Click branches. Okay. No arguments required for this. Am I right or not? Do you have any arguments? Nothing. Only clicking it. Click on that branches. Driver dot find element by dot x. All are XPath only, right? Remember the XPath. P dot
Get property.
Key will define later. Dot click. Nothing more. It should click that particular element only. Copy this. Paste here. Add your super class. Rows. Throwable. Okay, na? So go to your property file. OBJ. Click branches. Next method for admin logout. What is my method for admin logout is when I click on logout link, Selenium should go and verify this login button is displayed or not. If this login button is displayed, then your logout is success. We have tried Boolean type for this because we have to return some value, but no arguments required for this. We don't have any arguments, right? So public static Boolean verify logout. No arguments required even for this also. We don't give any arguments. Okay. Only what do you want first? You have to click on logout link. Yes or no? So click on that logout link. Driver dot find element by dot XPath ID amma. XPath, complete XPath, no other logo. We remember we stored everything repository with XPath. We remember, okay? So P dot get property and key value will define. What Selenium has to do? It has to click. after clicking, suddenly it will take some time to move. So wait for 5 seconds, no problem. Now our condition. What is that condition? If driver dot find element by dot xpath p dot get property key value dot, how many after second parenthesis, right? After third parenthesis, dot is displayed. If it is displayed, which one?
Login.
Login button, right?
Login.
Yes. Reporter dot log. You can say log out
Logout success.
success, comma true.
True.
If you don't say true, it can't print to your console tab. So return true.
True.
Yes or no? Else reporter dot log out so and so log out fail. So return
False.
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 Okay. So add your super class for this. Throwable. Now go to your environment file. Log out. obj log out. Go up to function library. This is for logout. And where is login means already it is available in the login module, right? Login module, obj login. Yes, already located here. So copy that. If that button is displayed, then logout is success. If that button is not displayed, logout is fail. So successfully one more method is ready. Next, public static void, boolean verified branch creation. So this is next method. We're writing next method. Method for
creation.
new branch creation. Arguments, all of you know what are the arguments kada? For whichever elements you want to pass for branch creation, for every element we have defined compulsory. Admin. So that for whichever elements we have to send all these arguments one by one. Okay? Come on.
String
By one. First.
String branch name.
Is a method. Okay. Here, open your braces, close here. Arguments. String
Branch name.
b name, next string
Address.
address 1, comma,
Address 1.
next string
Address 2.
address 2, comma, next string
Address 3.
address 3, comma, next string area kadama, area, next string
Country.
zip code jet code means zip code, comma. For this list boxes, which one you want? Integer type or string type you want, you can tell me. You want to send string type data or integer type data, it's up to you. String type means definite string, no problem. Your list class method, select class methods, do you remember? String country, comma, next string state, comma, next string city. Okay, na? So we have to keep on. First, Selenium has to click on new branch. Yes or no? Selenium has to keep on clicking next. Click branch, that is different. We have to click on new branch. Then only you get this form, this page. Then we have to fill one by one. Okay. So driver dot find element by dot xpath p dot get property.
Property.
the key will define the
Dot click.
dot click. So I just want to wait for few seconds again. Thread dot sleep. Wait for 5000 milliseconds. Okay, na? After that, now we have to fill that form. Add your superclass for this throws. Throwable. It will be throwing exception until we add return statement. Don't worry. Okay, it will take some time here to write that script for branch creation. We'll check it in Monday class. I thought to take, but my health is not in this week. Next week I'll be perfect. Don't worry. Okay, please, you should understand me here, please. This is our situation. I'm not doing pointedly. You know my timings and all that, right? So I'll be go. Don't worry. Next Saturday we'll have some extra. Sunday also I'll take. Don't worry, because next we have to go with Mam and Jenkins, Cucumber, SQL. Some more topics left over. We have to discuss. Yes, once we complete this framework, we'll move into that only. Okay, na?
Okay.
So please, up to now, what I told you, please construct with this up to the get ready, all of you. Monday class, we'll start completing the 2 more methods. Branch creation, branch updation, we have to write. We'll do that and then we'll start driver script. We'll prepare driver script and we'll call that 1 by 1 methods. We'll execute them 1 by 1, 1 by 1. Okay, na?
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Take care, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye. See you guys. See you on Monday.
Take care, sir. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye bye. Bye bye.